Good evening. Day one of jury deliberations are over in the Crumbly trial as the world waits to learn the verdict for the mother of the Oxford High School shooter. The jury spent part of Monday asking questions to the judge for clarification.
Our Tiffany Maddox spoke with a local prosecutor with no ties to this case about those questions and the importance of the case and why the country is so vested in Jennifer Crumbly's fate. Tiffany.
Matt and Angie, Jennifer Crumbly's fate sits in the hands of 12 jurors who began deliberating the case this morning. The jurors needed clarification on absent evidence from the prosecution side. Genesee County Prosecutor David Layton says these questions have a big impact on this historic case.
The first time in our country that we've seen this kind of a trial.
Day one of jury deliberations are over as jurors try to decide if Jennifer Crumbly is responsible for her son's deadly actions. Jennifer Crumbly is the mother of the Oxford High School shooter who killed 4 of his classmates in November of 2021. Early Monday, about 4 hours into deliberations, the jury sent a note to the judge asking if jurors could infer anything about the case based on the fact that the shooter didn't testify or any other witnesses who could explain how Ethan Crumbly got the gun. The judge told jurors you are only allowed to consider the evidence that was admitted in the case. Genesee County Prosecutor David Layton says the world is watching and jurors are being cautious because of the case's importance.
If the jury comes back guilty, you'll see other prosecutors in other jurisdictions charging parents with the crime of basically allowing their child to commit a crime.
Possibly setting a legal precedent across the country. Layton says it may take time for the jury to establish the crime of involuntary manslaughter as they work through 2 theories. First, was Jennifer Crumbly grossly negligent on how she stored the gun?
With all they argue that she knew, she should have known better in how to safely store that weapon.
Second, why Crumbly should have known her son's mental capacity.
She should have known he had mental issues. She should have known that he had potential for violence.
In the meantime, Jennifer Crumbly faces the maximum penalty for involuntary manslaughter of 15 years in prison. And the jury of 6 men and 6 women deliberated for about 7 hours before being sent home for the day. The jury includes some gun owners or people who grew up with firearms in their homes. They said it wouldn't interfere with their ability to be fair. Now, they will continue first thing in the morning at 9 a.m. And of course, we'll bring you the very latest updates on air and online. In the studio, Tiffany Maddox, ABC 12 News.